Spark Books here. Today, I'm going to explain the book, As We Speak, by Peter Meyers and Shann. Take care, enjoy the book, and have a nice day. Whether you want to speak more effectively at business meetings or deliver a memorable school presentation, As We Speak, 2012, outlines the proper techniques to win over an audience in a matter of seconds. You'll learn how to move and talk with purpose and get your message across. Key idea number 1. Present a captivating story to engage your audience. Imagine giving a crucial presentation on how to boost company performance. You've spent hours practicing and think you sound amazing, and your talk's topic should help the organization. Think about how your presentation will make people feel to engage their right brains. Start with a fascinating Genesis narrative and make your presentation alive. In conclusion, spice up your presentation. Your audience sits bored and uninterested after you finish. Problems? Presenters often presume listeners will be interested in what they say. False. Instead, we should emphasize our message's benefits. When a presentation emphasizes how ideas will benefit the organization rather than the individuals, it can fail. Focus on how your ideas will make your audience more productive and efficient to keep them engaged. Instead of data, use stories to communicate. Decision-making isn't done by the rational, analytical left brain, according to research. The right brain, which absorbs emotions, humor, and storytelling, makes decisions. So tell a good narrative to persuade. The internet makes this strategy more relevant. You need a mechanism to filter all the information out there. This involves focusing on how you present rather than what you present. Think about how your presentation will make people feel to engage their right brains. Start with a fascinating Genesis narrative and make your presentation alive. In conclusion, spice up your presentation. Key idea number 2, well-organized, 3-point talks keep audiences engaged. If you've sat through many presentations, you know that listening to someone go on forever is the worst. Tell your audience your goals in the second category. Explore targets that should have been met or missed using present procedures. Third, estimate the time needed to achieve these goals. Next steps help your audience achieve goals. Share updated recruiting plans, budget cuts, or marketing modifications. To avoid this, tell your audience where your presentation is headed. Start clearly. A person decides whether to listen to you in 7 seconds. Use every second. Avoid good morning and thank you all for coming. Avoid listing housekeeping items like boring business reports. Standard patter suggests an uninteresting presentation. Instead, there are several techniques to draw attention. Start your presentation with you. Statistics and numbers can be terrific openers if they are stunning or attention-grabbing. Tell a captivating story to connect with your audience. After getting their attention, welcome them and take care of any housework. Your presentation should be clear and arranged so your audience can easily understand what's in it for them. Divide your presentation into 3 sections regardless of its length. Explain the existing circumstance. Show the latest quarterly report and the company's market position. Tell your audience your goals in the second category. Explore targets that should have been met or missed using present procedures. Third, estimate the time needed to achieve these goals. Next steps help your audience achieve goals. Share updated recruiting plans, budget cuts, or marketing modifications. Key idea number 3, listen to what your voice says about you, your audience is. Even with a tight structure and a nice introductory story, some audience members will fall asleep. Use your voice to engage them. Audiences get bored if you speak in one tone. Vary your voice loudness and delivery pace. Smile. Smiling brightens your voice, which people like. Presenting face-to-face requires a smile. However, keeping people focused during a video or audio presentation is tough. Your voice matters, but you must also know where your presentation is going. Give your audience a clear theme, presentation goals, and end time. This will engage your audience. Email communication requires clarity and engagement. Consider the I ratio when emailing. Your note has this many IS. A guideline, use you 10 times for every I. If not, the receiver may think the email is full of self-serving requests. You can better communicate what you desire by using I less. Write concise emails. Emails should be shorter for higher-ranking recipients. The CEO may be busy. Key idea number 4, every speaker gets nervous, but don't let it show. Though we may not admit it, we assess others by their appearance. Public speaking makes people nervous. Here are some basic ways to demonstrate calmness and control to your audience. Shaky? Holding loose papers or a laser pointer will accentuate the shaking. Hold a book or pen while speaking. If your legs shake, shuffle around while speaking to increase circulation and strength. Oversweating? Never remove your jacket or sweater. This will just demonstrate how tense and sweaty you are, giving the impression that you don't know what you're doing. Use a cotton handkerchief to wipe your forehead if it sweats. Trembling, nervousness can constrict your chest and throat, making it hard to talk clearly. Practice diaphragmatic breathing. If you make eye contact after making a key point, using notes during a discussion is fine. Some folks prefer to look at their notes rather than the audience. To avoid this, your notes should only summarize your major ideas. To avoid losing order, number note cards instead of paper. For legible notes, use a black pen and large script. Most importantly, don't panic if you get lost in a speech or forget a key issue. Breathe, sip water, and quietly consult your notes. People will believe you are checking your words. Key idea number 5, stay positive and conduct harsh dialogues to improve strained relationships. Previous sparks address presentation and email communication. Direct dialogue helps increase workplace communication. Saying "I see" and "that makes sense" throughout the talk shows you're interested. When there is a pause in the conversation, thinking noises like and body language like nodding and smiling will also relieve tension. Unproductive conversations are widespread. Talking at each other without listening is such an interaction. Avoid this by stating your goals at the outset. Before talking, state your goals. You can concentrate on your goals during the conversation. Importantly, isolate the problem from your conversation partner. You need to talk to a chronically late worker. Start the dialogue by addressing tardiness and calmly discussing solutions. Addressing the issue immediately lets you discover a person's motivation. Since her prior employment had flexible timings, she may not have noticed the issue. Listen, ask questions, and stay upbeat to calm a heated conversation. Same for tough situations. Ask questions that get people excited about your discussion. Instead of demanding communication, say, "I'd want to talk about your schedule. Is this okay?" The person will probably agree, so respond, "That's excellent. Thanks." Saying "I see" and "that makes sense" throughout the talk shows you're interested. When there is a pause in the conversation, thinking noises like and body language like nodding and smiling will also relieve tension. Key idea number 6, presenting is like giving your audience a helpful gift. All have bad days. Unfortunately, those days require us to give a relevant presentation. Your actions and words convey a message. Your activities continuously affect others. Make your speech a gift for your audience by putting all your energy and enthusiasm into it. Identify your good performance preparation practices to stay positive on bad days. Before bed, we all have unconscious routines. Before a presentation or meeting, we do specific things to feel confident and prepared. Do what makes you confident and pleased to get in the appropriate mood. You might drink your favorite tea or listen to an energizing tune. Find something to make you grin. Instead of sitting and thinking, go confidently. Double checking can hurt your performance. Don't worry about "what if they ask something I don't know? What if my efforts are in vain?" Self-consciousness and negativity will result. Answer these questions positively. How can I develop trust with their questions? What's my best idea? This retrains your brain to move forward. Instead of being self-conscious, consider what you can provide your audience. Your actions and words convey a message. Your activities continuously affect others. Make your speech a gift for your audience by putting all your energy and enthusiasm into it. Communicating with others requires understanding their requirements. A speaker must always consider the audience's demands, whether one or hundreds. Communication is a gift since words and acts may alter lives. Communicators take it seriously. To view more content like this, subscribe. Don't forget to like and turn on notifications. The channel really benefits from it. I appreciate you being here.